Just as the husband walks into the house with a smile on his face, his wife is talking on the phone with a stranger. She says quietly, "I already told you my husband is about to get home. I can't come outside." After hearing his wife's voice, the husband quietly steps outside the door and starts listening. The young man on the phone says impatiently, "So you're not coming downstairs? Do you want me to come up there myself?" Sophia says firmly, "I'm married now. What else do you want from me?" The young man says angrily, "Don't make me mad. Come downstairs right now." Sophia says reluctantly, "Wait for me downstairs. I'll be there in a minute." As the wife is about to leave, she sees her husband in the living room and asks surprisedly, "Oh, honey, when did you get back?" The husband replies calmly, "I just got home. Today is our wedding anniversary, so I brought a cake." The wife says casually, "Oh, I'm just going to pick up a delivery. I'll come back later and eat it with you." As she leaves, the husband quietly follows her. Sophia walks over to the young man and says seriously, "Now tell me, what's the problem?" The young man says coldly, "You still owe me $7 million. That debt has to be repaid." Sophia says calmly, "I'm planning to pay you back. You just have to give me a little more time." The young man says dismissively, "Forget about the debt. Just marry me." Then he tries to grab her hand. Sophia says firmly, "No, I've already made it perfectly clear that nothing can ever happen between us." The young man says proudly, "I'm a senior executive at a major corporation. If we get together, we'll have a comfortable life." Sophia says seriously, "I'm married. I have a husband and he's waiting for me at home. I'm going back now." The young man calls after her threateningly, "You'll always owe me. I'm not going anywhere. I'll wait right here. I'm giving you 1 hour or I'll come to your house myself." When the wife returns home looking exhausted, the husband says seriously, "I need to ask you something. Were you just meeting your ex-boyfriend?" The wife says quickly, "No, it's not what you think. I can explain everything. There's nothing between us anymore." The husband says firmly, "Don't argue with me. Go pack your bags." The wife quietly packs her belongings and starts leaving the house. The young man waiting outside grabs her hand and asks smugly, "So you came for me after all?" Sophia pulls her hand away and says angrily, "Let go of me. I'm not going anywhere with you. I'll find a way to pay back your money." The young man grabs her hand again and says aggressively, "Really? Then pay me back right now. Right now." Just then, the husband arrives and says sternly, "Let go of Sophia's hand." The young man asks coldly, "Who are you?" The husband replies confidently, "I'm her husband." The young man says arrogantly, "Oh, so you're her husband? Let me tell you, I'm a senior executive at a major corporation. Your wife borrowed money from me and hasn't paid it back. I suggest you stay away from her." The husband asks calmly, "How much does my wife owe you?" The young man answers bluntly, "About $7 million. Just then, a secretary arrives and says respectfully, "Sir." The young man looks at the secretary and says proudly, "That's my company's secretary." Then he walks over and asks curiously, "What is it?" The secretary says politely, "I wasn't speaking to you. I was addressing the chairman." After the secretary's words, the young man drops the bouquet and rushes over to the boss, saying nervously, "Oh, so you're actually the owner of our company? I only joined a few days ago, so I never had the chance to meet you. Let me introduce myself." The boss says coldly, "That won't be necessary. You said my wife owes you $7 million, didn't you? This card contains $8 million. From today on, don't bother her again, and never come anywhere near this house." The young man takes the ATM card and says respectfully, "Yes, sir. I promise I'll never bother either of you again." Then the wife says emotionally, "Honey, thank you. I can't believe you helped me. I kept this secret from you all this time. I'll definitely pay you back. I should leave now." The husband gently places his hand over hers and says warmly, "Where are you going? We're married. From now on, whatever problem comes our way, we'll face it together, okay? Today is our wedding anniversary, so we should celebrate, right? The reason I told you to pack your bags is because I already booked our plane tickets, so what are we waiting for? Come on, let's go." If this story touched your heart, like it and share it with your partner.